this time, our players were not responding, and I think we needed a different voice.
This is a black mark on all of us, absolutely. You know, everybody has their own beliefs and philosophies how to do it. You know, and Flip, I think the reason Flip and I have been successful together throughout the years in the NBA is because we are kind of polar opposites. And you have to have a staff that is mixed, you know, like that. Strengths and weaknesses of a staff is just as important as strengths and weaknesses of your players. You know, to tell the fans, I mean, I'm telling you what I believe. I'm not here to, you know, I'm not running, you know, against Romney and these. I'm not getting any votes here. I'm not looking for votes. All right, I'm looking to get this team going in a positive direction. You know, I'm just. What am I going to tell? If I'm telling the fans, I'm still here today because I believe this team is better than where we are right now. That's all I can say. I'm not. It's not a popularity contest. You know, if you don't win games, you're not very popular. If you win games, everybody loves you.
You have corporate knowledge of actually replacing Flip. You did it, I mean, obviously in Minnesota. Can you talk about process?
Well, I actually didn't take his place in Minnesota. Kevin McCullough did. So, what was the question?
How do you go about?
Well, I mean, it's hard. The main thing I think that I learned the first time that I stepped in. I mean, and this is even more magnified because of the condensed schedule and playing so many games without practice time. Is we just got to simplify things. Number one, you know, as a coach, when you take over, you have a lot of ideas of maybe how you would do things with the town, but you can't. You know, what you can't do as a coach, you can't flood these guys with information overload. We got to make it simple. What I think is you know, 2 or 3 things that we got to really just concentrate on, and then take the baby steps after there. You know, there's no time. You know, we had a day off today. You know, we play tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. You know, we're going to have to use our time in a timely manner, but going through it a time before, you know, knowing that you don't want to over give them too much information, try to do too much change. I can talk about running. You know, what is a running team? It's more, to me, tempo. I think when you look at our team last night in particular, the stinkers that we've had is, you know, John Wall walking the ball up the floor, going head-to-head, 5-on-5, 85% of your possessions. Our team's not made that way right now. All right? We don't have the big bruiser inside to throw the ball to create double teams, to slug it out at this point. So you have to, tempo has to be increased. Make or miss. Now, with that also comes the restraints of understanding it's not running wild, which, you know, John has a tendency to sometimes do. He's got to learn, and we've got to teach him. And, you know, there's certain ways to run after a make as there is on a miss. And our tempo of getting into things has to be quicker. It can't be methodical. You know, last night, it just, every time I looked up, it almost felt like our shot clock situation was at 0.
I've been told that you and Flip, obviously Flip would being the head coach, gives these players ample opportunity to succeed with data, information, all of this stuff. Do you continue to do that?
That will continue. I mean, we got a lot of, I mean, that only helps you. Now, I mean, obviously, if this is an older veteran team that's been through the wars, you don't have to do that as much. But I don't think, you know, preparation, you can't prepare too well. And that's what you're trying to do with these young guys. And I think we're on top of it in terms of all that electronically and things that we allow our players at their fingertips to take advantage of. You know, that's going to continue.
But aren't they used to losing?
I don't think so, no. They're losing right now, but just because you're losing, you're not a loser.